This video is on volume of pyramids and cones. So here are our formulas that we're dealing with. Volume of a right pyramid, which is going to be 1/3 base times height. Again, that capital B there is the area of the base shape. So it depends on what the bottom of that pyramid looks like. If it's a hexagon, a square, a rectangle, a triangle, as to what formula you're actually going to use for that B. Volume of a right cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. Now, again, following the pattern of the right pyramid formula, that base shape for a cone is a circle, which is why we have pi r squared in there instead of a b. So the first problem that we're going to go through is the volume of a right hexagonal pyramid. So, the base shape of our pyramid is a hexagon, which means we're going to need that 1/2 PA formula. 1/2 PA means that we need the perimeter and we need the apothem of this hexagon. So I'm going to draw my little triangle over here. Since one side is 8, the bottom of my triangle is 4. And if you recall from area of regular polygons, our hexagons break into 30, 60, 90 triangles, which makes life a little easier for us because to go from short side to long side, I just have to multiply by the cube root of 3. So my A for my area formula is going to be 4 root 3. My P is going to be the 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, right? So area equals 1/2 48 times 4 root 3. Right? Now, half of 48 is just 24, and 24 times 4 is 96. I'm going to leave the square root of 3 in there. Doesn't hurt to leave it in there. Okay? Now, our volume for a right pyramid is 1/3 base area times height. So we're going to take that 96 root 3 and plug it in for B and multiply it by a height of 14 and also multiply it by the 1/3. Oops. Third. So 96 times 14 times 1/3 is going to be 448 root 3 units cubed. There's our answer. Now I can move on to another one. Now we have a right cone. So our volume formula for a right cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. Unfortunately here, if we take a nice close look, we're missing the radius. And we have an angle here that is not 45, 45, 90 or 30, 60, 90, which means we have to do trig. So focusing just on that, using that angle, this side is our opposite, this side is our adjacent, which means we're going to be using tangent to figure this out. So I'm going to label this as x. We're going to take the tangent of 48, and it's opposite over adjacent, so it's x over 6. So we're going to multiply by 6. So we have 6 times tangent of 48 equals x. So at this point, if you plug 6 times tangent of 48 into your calculator, we're going to get, I'm going to say 6.7. Just to not have to write a whole bunch of numbers on one slide. Okay, so 6 times tangent of 48 gives us 6.7. That's going to be our radius that we're going to plug into our formula. Now the 6 is going to be our height since it forms the 90-degree angle with the base. So we have 1/3 pi times 6.7 squared times 6. So 6.7 squared is going to be 44.89. So we have 1/3 times pi times 44.89 times 6. So if we take that, times it by 6, and times it by 1/3, our volume is going to be 89.8 pi. Since we have decimals, we might as well keep going. We can multiply 89.8 times 3.14, and our volume is 281.9 units cubed. There's our final answer.